Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing lesson 13 in phonics. So let's get busy. All right, lesson 13 here. Unit 2, lesson 13. Our learning targets. I can find nouns in the story Fuzz and Mel. I can dictate words with the magic E. And I can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, The Sweet Shop. So let's go on a noun hunt. Again, what's a noun? It's a person, a place, or a thing. That's what a noun is. So we're going to use our grand reader and we're going to turn to Fuzz and Mel, and I've got it pulled up here in a minute. We're going to find nouns that name a thing, okay? We're going to find nouns that name a thing. And we're going to record those nouns that name a thing. But I can't write them on there, so I'm going to write them on my board. So let me get to our story here. All right, so we're going to find words that name things, okay? So let's look at this. Kids are in bed, but they cannot sleep. Ooh, bed's a thing, isn't it? So let me write that on the board. Bed. Bed, okay. Says Gran peeks in and asks, what is it? We cannot sleep, says Josh. We cannot sleep. Tell us a tale, says Jen. Okay, says Gran. This is the tale of Fuzz and Mel. Once there were two cats named Fuzz and Mel. Fuzz was a cute cat who did his best to be safe at all times. Mel was a brave cat who had a fast plane. So did you find any things on that page? Ooh, cats and planes. Great job. Fuzz, Mel said, we can take a ride in my plane. Fuzz said, well, the thing is, I like to be safe, and I am not. It is safe, Mel said. Jump in. The plane went up, up, up. A duck came up next to the plane. What a swell duck, said Fuzz, and what a swell plane ride. Why was I so scared of a plane ride? Did you find a noun there that named a thing? Oh, duck. Good. Just then, Mel made the plane zip from side to side. Fuzz did not like it. It did not feel safe to him. And then Mel made the plane dive. Zzz, went the plane as it dove. Stop, said Fuzz as he held onto the side of the plane. Not safe, not safe. Mel set the plane back on the land. Fuzz felt sick. He had the shakes. Ugh, he said, that was the last time I ride in a plane with Mel. Was there another thing? No, okay. So, these nouns all name things. Bed, cats, plane, and duck. Great job. So let's go back to our story. And we wrote our nouns down that named things. So now we're going to find nouns that name people. And we can't record them here, but I'm going to record them on the board. Okay, so let's go back to our story. Wrong one, sorry. And we're going to find people. And I'm sure this is going to be really easy to do for people, isn't it? Okay, so for people, we may not even need this story. I bet you can tell me the people from this story. Who was the story about? Fuzz and Mel. Good. Who else is in this story? Gran, great job. And Jen and Josh. Awesome, guys. Great. So let's see our next assignment here. So we wrote down nouns that name people. Okay. Oh, it says let's find proper nouns. Do you remember what a proper noun is? They've got special names. So let's write down some names of special names. Names of special names. That didn't make sense. Names of special people. Well, let's look here. If we look at our people up here, Fuzz and Mel and Gran and Jen and Josh, are those not special names already? Yes, they are. They all name people. They're all special. So they're all proper. And notice they all have a capital letter at the beginning to show that they are special. Okay? Even though nouns can also name a place, there are no types of these nouns in the story. So that is one thing that we cannot go on. So great job on the noun hunt. So let me bring us back to our big screen. So worksheet 13.1, it's our dictation. Remember, each thick black line on the page stands for one letter. I'll dictate some words and you will write them on the lines, okay? So let me get to this. All right, so let me stop sharing my screen so you can see what I'm putting on the board. All right, so all right, let's start with our first word. Our first word there. All right. On number 1, we're going to write the word cut. Cut. How would you write the word cut? C-U-T. Okay. So now we are going to alakazam it and give it that magic E. And if we give it that magic E, it's going to be written like this, C-U-T-E. And we have a new spelling for the word, but we also have a new sound. We went from cut to cute because that E told that U to say its name. So it says cute. Good. Let's look at number 2. Our next word, tap, T-A-P, tap. Well, if we do our alakazam and add on that magic E, what does our word say now? Tape, tape because it makes the A say its name. Good job. Let's write the word mop. Mop. M-O-P. Good job. Mop. So now, alakazam, we're going to add on our special E. M-O-P-E. Now, what does that word say? Mope. Mope, because remember that E tells that O to say its name. Good. Let's look at number 4. Our word is shin. Shin. S-H-I-N. Shin. Okay. Alakazam. We're going to add on that magic E. And now instead of saying shin, it says shine because that I says its name. And then our last word, let's write the word tin, like a tin roof, spelled T-I-N. Now, if we add on that magic E, alakazam, we now have the word tine. Tine. All right. Good job, guys. Okay, let me go back to sharing. Okay. So, the sweet shop, that's what we're getting ready to read now. Whoops. We're going to read about the job Gran had in a sweet shop when she was a child. Now, have you ever had a job when you were a child? No. You have to be older to have a job, don't you? Well, a sweet shop is an old-fashioned name for a special kind of store. What types of things do you think they sell in a sweet shop? You know what I think? I bet they sell candies and cakes and cupcakes, lollipops, stuff that's real sweet. Well, a sweet shop is a store that sells candy and treats. So let's review these tricky words that are in the story. That first word is when. When. Everybody say when. The next word is one. Everybody say one. And then our last word is you. Everybody say you. Good. Now let's preview some vocabulary words. We have the word sweets. Sweets. And sweets are foods that taste sweet, such as cakes and candy. Then we have gumdrops. Gumdrops is a type of candy. So let's read today's story so we can learn more about what Gran did when she worked at the sweet shop. So let's go to our story. Sorry, my friends, this was up because we were looking for nouns. All right, the sweet shop. Gran, Josh asked, did you have a job when you were a kid? I did, says Gran. My dad had a sweet shop and I had a job in the shop. Did you get to make sweets? Yes, says Gran. I got to make milkshakes, cakes, and gumdrops. Look, there's Gran as a little kid making a milkshake. Was it fun? Josh asked. Some of it was fun, says Gran, but it was not all fun and games. I had to sweep and pick up, and I had to wipe off the cake case. Can you still make cakes? Asked Jen. You bet I can, says Gran. Do you want to make one? And that's the last of our story. So now we're going to go into our workbook page. Gran at the sweet shop. What did Gran's dad have? You pick one of those, okay? Number 2, what did Gran get? Excuse me. What did Gran get to make at the sweet shop? Oh, she made a couple of things, didn't she? I believe she did. Something nice and cold that you can drink and something sweet to eat. So what jobs did Gran have at the sweet shop? Oh, she made some things, didn't she? Like cakes and milkshakes. She even had to sweep the floor, didn't she? And wipe the case down for the cakes. Why was the sweet shop not all fun and games? Well, I think we just answered that one, didn't we? She had to do some work. Good. Okay. So let me go back to our slides. All right. Were there any parts of the story that you did not understand? I don't think I had any parts that I didn't understand. What were some of the things that Gran did at this sweet shop? Well, she made milkshakes, gumdrops, and cakes, didn't she? What other less enjoyable jobs did Gran have at the sweet shop? She had to sweep and pick up and wipe off the cake case. What can Gran still make? She can make cakes. I wonder if she can make a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. That'd be yummy. All right, so you've got some more worksheets on here that we're going to look at. So let me take you back to them. And they are attached. If you notice, there's some directions up at the top. It says print the names of the things on the line. And you have this page to do. You have this page to do. It says print the names of the things on the line. And the same on this page and this page. Okay, when you get to this page, however, I want you to circle the letters. If you notice over here, there are directions on the side for each word. Have students circle and count the spellings. So you have to circle the letters, write the number in the box, and write the word again. Notice it gave you an example. Red, there were 3 letters, 3 in the box, and red is written again. Okay? Actually, you're supposed to write the sounds. How many sounds you hear? I apologize. So make sure that you circle the letters, but you need to write down how many sounds you hear. So for example, red, r-e-d, 3 sounds. That's why there's a 3, and then you write red. Then you go to green, g-r-e-n. How many sounds? 4. So you're going to put a 4 there, but you're going to write green right there and make sure you circle, okay? So that's this page and the next page. I know this is a lot to do, okay? And we are not doing 13.6, so you're going to stop right here at that one, okay? So your learning targets. I can find nouns in the fuzz and mail. We did. I can dictate words with the magic E. We did that. And I can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, The Sweet Shop. And we did. All right, guys, we are done with our lesson. Make sure to get all that work turned in and make sure you do all the sheets, okay? And if you do send it in through an email or the drive, make sure your name is on all those sheets, please, okay? Thank you. You all have a great evening. Bye.